councilor who has dedicated over 2 decades of his life to public service, rising from his humble beginnings in Tondo, Manila. He first entered politics as a city councilor in 1998 and quickly became the most voted councilor in the 2001 elections. He went on to serve as Vice Mayor of Manila from 2007 to 2019 to 2022, where he was widely recognized for his 24/7 hands-on action agad, no?
Sana mabigay ng allowance. Graduate na kayo. Anyway, how I wish with all the problems in this world, pili ko naman makakaraos tayo. But today is your day. It's not about the city's problem. I'm really excited for each and every one of you. Sa ating minamahal na Doktora Maria Pelma Carlos Ria, University President and Chief Academic Officer. The Board of Regents, Mr. Shang Yong Cao, Student Regent, Attorney Pierre Tito D. Campanilla, Dean Calanda Sati, at madalas na ipaalala sa atin ng ating mga magulang, ang hindi lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makararating sa paroroonan. Let me begin by reminding you and reminding ourselves, I for one, all of us here, after this graduation, the very least that we can do is pray for the soul of Mayor Alfredo S. And simply because without him, without his idea and vision, you have achieved your dreams and goals for free. No cost to your parents. Natin ang mga leaders and the potentials to drive, change our beloved city of Manila. As your mayor, o mas madalas na tawagin, your mayor, or 2 joints na lang, I am proud, with all honesty. I was sitting down there, and when Pelma mentioned and asked you, sino ang mga bata sa pamilya nila ang unang nakapagtapos? And I felt, sabi ko, maswerte itong mga batang ito. Kasi binabanggit ni Pelma, sino sa pamilya doon sa first time graduate o first in the family, may special mention kayo sa akin. Congratulations sa inyo. Alam niyo ba kung bakit ko naisip noong 2019 na bigyan kayo ng baon? You know the reason behind is my life experience. Alam mo, may mga bata, gigil na mga pribadong paaralan, pero dala ng hirap ng buhay, may nabuti nilang i-grabbing opportunity of wherein, and as you remember, and I want you to remember, I don't want you to forget it, that it was, and it is, the city of Manila, the first local government-owned free tertiary education when PLN was established. Kaya sa kantang awit ng Maynila, 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 dalhin mo ang bandila. Yes, as you can see, all those local government colleges, lahat yan ay CP, kopya ng o galing sa Maynila. And again, the reason is marami tayong Maynila. And everyone can try na may kapanatagan. It is about creating a Manila that is clean, vibrant, safe, green, a city that our graduates will be proud to call this place our home. To achieve this vision, we must work together to make Manila clean again, safe again, vibrant again. In almost 4 weeks back at City Hall, I have signed almost 40 executive orders, presided over 90 meetings and events, all to lay down the foundation to make Manila great again. Walang tulong. Sabi nga ni Kuya Jervis, sa panahon ng bagyong Krising, Dante at Emo, tinutukan ng kutsilyo, inagaw yung kwintas ng batang babae. And I would like to inform you that less than 24 hours, the kid who is a minor and the one who bought, charged with anti-fencing law, was captured last night. In less than 24 hours. And that is a message that I want to send to each and every criminals or mga tolongges sa Maynila. And I've been saying this since July 1. Magbago na sila o magbago na sila ng address. Dahil they are not welcome in the city of Manila. You deserve peace. Your parents behind you. Karapatan ng tao na magkaroon ng kapanatagan ng pamumuhay sa lungsod ng Maynila. Na habang kayo pinadadala sa paralan, maglalakad sa kalsada, na kayo'y ligtas. Sa bawat araw na lumalabas kayo ng bahay, ang pangamba ng inyong magulang, wagas. Mano ba naman na maramdaman ng inyong mga magulang? Hindi. May gobyerno sa Maynila. At the very least that we can do. Kaya again, pakisabi nyo sa mga kalala niyong tulongges, ha? Bago na kayo. Tigilan na yan. Kaya ako, hindi ako matutulog. Unless, sanay din silang walang tulugan. Sabi ko nga siya, commitment. Honest to goodness, commitment. Sabi ko, pag ginawa ninyo for aspiration, mag-ari kami pamisan-misan sumasablay, but we will not lie with our shortcomings. You'll see it in our little success. You will see it. So there's a way to do it. But again, the parents, paring lalos lahat naman kayo'y naninirahan sa Maynila, pumanatag kayo, may gobyerno sa lungsod ng Maynila. After cleaning up the streets of garbage and tolongges, now, honestly, before you today can say, may gamot na po sa ating mga ospital at health center sa lungsod ng Manila. I guarantee the people of Manila, from July 1 to December 31, there will be regular supply of our medicines that is needed in our healthcare facility. Partida yan, wala pa tayong Japan. Sabi ko nga, ang malas ng mga nagtulongges na politiko sa Maynila, mutan yata nila. Kasi gusto talaga nilang i-dry up para pagbalik ko, hindi na ako makagalaw. Eh, ang problema na itong mga to, yung mga traditional politics, gaya mo na o ipagpapasalamat mo na. Always be grateful of what you have. And then you'll be a happier person. Yes, it's true. We need money. Yes, it's true. We have to economically grow. Or there must be growth for each and every. Yes. But those type of things, hindi naman yan manggang babagsak na lang sa paano. You have to get it. But you have to be grateful. You have to appreciate things. Minsan nasa harapan mo lang, tumitingin ka pa sa iba. Malamang marami kayong na-miss. Kasi nandiyan na sa tabi mo, lumayo ka pa. Nabibigyan na rin natin ng tulong ang mga nasusunugan. In fact, as we speak, may malaking sunog tayo sa Tondo, sa 93, sa Velasquez. Laki po na sunog. Mag-iingat kayo. At siyempre, ang mga apektado namin. Ngayon, nagsisipasukan na mga bagong negosyo. And I would like to share it to you as of today. In just 1 month, July 1 to 31, 1,164 new businesses was enrolled this month alone in the city of Manila. What is the effect of it? What is the effect of it? At the bare minimum, one job. One job. That's 1,164 jobs. And we will continue to do so. Lalo na kayong mga graduate o pagka-graduate, sana that's why I'm moving heaven and earth with all honesty, liberalizing policy with regard to FAR, or floor area ratio, liberalizing policy with taxation, magang, maluwag, ease of doing business is a matter of policy and priority for the business sectors are now being revived. Why? Why? Your mayor, but revive? Yes, I became your mayor the first time I created EBOS. And that EBOS, born, what you call, he said, very specific, you cannot solve corruption. Siyempre, nag-murmuring kami lahat. No? With my classmates. Eh, mga classmates ko, chief ng PEMA, Federal Emergency Management, o ambassador ng Switzerland, ambassador ng New Zealand, mabibigat. Ako lang yung mukhang tulongis doon at uhugin sa klase namin. Eh, sama pa ng English ko, 75 ang grade na binigay sa akin ni Mr. Sabado nung graduate ako eh. Oh, but the thing is, he said, you cannot solve corruption. Pero yung pala'y uwi Sabi niya, you cannot solve corruption. And the only way for corruption to die, its natural course, you limit human discretion in government transaction. And that stuck in my head. And that's why when I created that system, the system we're in, people can fulfill or can gampanan yung kanyang responsibilidad sa kanyang pamahalaan. It happened. You know, that system alone generated 170 million pesos in 1 month. The entire July of 2025. So now, let me cut into the chase. Why is it important? May pang-allowance ko sa inyo yun eh. Malas ko lang, graduate na kayo. Pambili ko ng metformin ng lola niyo yun eh. Pambili ko yun ng calcium ng buntis na ina eh. Pambili ko yun ng iron. Pambunod ko yun ng ipin na mamagamong ipin. O baka may appendicitis ka, kailangan kang operahan, bibili ako ng hiringgilya at benda. At sigurado naman ako magmamahal pa ang pamasahe. At sigurado ako magmamahal ang isang takal na kanin. Sigurado ako magmamahal ang pechay. Sigurado ako magmamahal ang mga bilihin. But if we, together, graduates of Manila, products of Manila, stay in Manila, who lives in Manila, works in Manila, then you'll have more savings. The more savings you have, the more chances of winning. Parang rapol lang yan. Kaya, naiwasan na, unti-unti. A lot of people will claim about anti-corruption. Never niyo akong narinig. Ay, basta ako pag minahuli akong kinukonyakan ko agad, one-strike policy. But I always try to create a system to limit as pakitid ng pakitid ang daanin ng mga makakating kamay sa City Hall, or what you call institutionalized. And when you put it there, a system, at the end of the day, the only challenge now is a leader in a position like mine, lagi tayong manalangin na sana pare-pareho kaming mindset. Kailangan ng pera na ibubuslo sa kaban ng bayan. Hindi sa bulsa ni Eddie at Papi. At by this time, kilala niyo naman na si Eddie. Kilala niyo ba si Eddie? Eddie sila. Si Papi. Pati mga kasama ni Eddie. A clean city is not just about aesthetics. Again, dito marami nagkakamali sa akin. Akala nila nyangga-nyangga lang, cutex lang. No. A clean city is not about aesthetics. It's about health, dignity, and pride. It is our responsibility to ensure that our streets are free from waste, our sparrows are clear, and our air is fresh. Future leaders in engineering technology, health sciences, and law enforcement, you have the tools to innovate solutions that can help management of waste and promote sustainability. Let your creativity lead the way in finding new methods or advocating for social justice. Each of you has a role to play in making Manila great again. Safety is the paramount in our efforts to make Manila great again. A city free of crimes is essential for the well-being of its citizens. As graduates of law-related courses, you have the unique opportunity to uphold justice and advocate for a safer environment. I encourage you to engage community programs, work with local law enforcement units, and promote initiatives that promote peace and security. Sa tulong ninyo, marami pang iba at mga kasama natin. Together, we can build a Manila where families are safe, or they feel safe. Business can thrive, and everyone can enjoy life without fear. Yan, kalinisan, kaayusan sa bawat sulok ng lungsod. At higit sa lahat, may kapanatagan. Piyay-piyay lang. Hanggat kaya ko unatin yung goma, we will build more open green space in the city of Manila. It is imperative that we prioritize sustainability in every aspect of our lives. I urge you to work with companies that promote green technologies, renewable energy, and advocate for eco-friendly practices in the city of Manila. Together, we can ensure that Manila not only survives, but flourishes in harmony with nature. As you step into the workforce, I want you to know that there are ample opportunities awaiting you in our revitalized Manila. With your skills and determination, you can find fulfilling careers that contribute to our city's growth. We are committed to creating an environment where business can thrive and free from harassment. Ito ang pinakamarami sa lahat. Kaya tayo iniwanan ng nakaraang 3 taon. Si Edith Pati ng City Hall. At pasikip na naman ng pasikip ang hallway ng City Hall for them. At paluwag naman ng paluwag ang hallway ng City Hall para sa taxpayers at mamamayan ng lungsod. Kaya, ang pangarap ko, mapalago ang negosyo, lumawak ang hanapbuhay so that we can create opportunity for our kids today, graduates and products of pre-tertiary education owned and operated by the City Government of Manila. In closing, I want to remind that the future of Manila lies in your hand. Kayo ang kinabukasan. Kayo ang susunod pagtapos namin. That is inevitable. Time will catch up. Naturally. But you will be future leaders and parents. Baka nga iba sa inyo dito, tatay na. Baka nga iba sa inyo dito, nanay. You will build your family inside the city. You will be the next teacher. You will be the next lawyer. Maybe policeman or engineer. I want you. I want each and every one. Use your education, passion, and you can help us. I cannot, with all humility and accepting my weakness, I cannot do. Kayo mataranta, huwag kayong matakot. We will fail. You will fail. I failed many times. Huwag kayong mag-give up. Huwag niyong ipaagaw ang pangarap niyo. Kayo may hawak niyo.
It is not about how many times that you fail. Ito personal kong tagubilin. Maraming beses kayong matatapak. Yan ang realidad ng Biblia. Hindi mo dapat bilangin yung dami ng pagkakadapa. Ang kailangan mong isa puso at isa isip, ilang beses kang babangon. Kasi walang makakaawat sa iyong bumangon. Ikaw ang gagawa niya. Don't look at me today as your mayor. Uy, successful na si Cois. Ang tanongin ninyo, what happened between point A to point B? Where I started and the B that you're seeing today. What happened in between? And that is reality of life. You will face objection, rejection, failure. But you must continue to move on. Move forward. Pag na-break ka ng shota mo, palitan mo agad. Pag na-busted ka, there's so many fish in the ocean. If you were rejected into your first job interview, there is more HR department that you're going to see and meet. Baka yun pa yung susunod mong kabiyak sa buhay, yung HR director. So, I want you to accept it today. I may fail, but if failure came or come, and it's inevitable, hindi niya ako kayang pigilan. Tutok din ko ang aking pangarap para sa sarili ko at sa aking magulang at pamilya. Ang lahat ng bakokang sa inyong mga tuhod, dala ng pagkakadapa, ay ala-ala ng kamalian. Use it as a tool and as a symbol that you are reminded of your failures. And that failures teaches you something that you can utilize the next day, the next week, the next month. Kaya, mga bata, steady lang kayo sa gabi, ha? Chill-chill lang. Relax lang tayo. Ha? Focus. Hold on. Anchor to your dreams and aspiration. Don't let somebody steal your dreams. It is your life. Your life alone. It is you who will make it. Good thing if you have members of your family with you. You have brothers and sisters, friends. Good. They are part of life. But you alone, you and only you, can make it. Yung iba, betchin na lang. Pampasarap sa buhay. So, mga batang graduates, sabay-sabay tayo tumayo. Maaari ba? This is our simple token of our gratitude. Let's do this for our teachers and professors. Kahit na di palakon ang grado nyo, ipinasa pa rin kayo. Kaya mag-alala, kahit ako'y nape-persona, there was a time in my life na palakol din ang grado ko. 75. But now, today, we show our gratitude to our teachers. At sabay-sabay tayo sabihin natin, Ma'am, Sir, yung mga nagpakahirap, pumasok ng 8 oras. Tingnan nyo yung mga magulang nyo. Sa Podli, harapin nyo. O ikaw ay. Yan na nagluluto ng umaga. Nag-aantay kung may pasta o wala. Kasi sayang yung itlog, sayang yung mantika, sayang yung Ajax, saka Super Wing. Harapin natin ang ating mga magulang at sundin nyo ang sasabihin. Nay! Tay! Eto na ako. Graduate na ako. Thank you. Our parents, sabay-sabay. I love you. Muli, to our President, the Board of Regents, thank you for this opportunity. How I wish I can join you this afternoon. I have to attend to an emergency for soon natin. But today I'm proud, with all honesty, and I wish you all the best. To the parents, palakpakan ninyo ang inyong mga anak. And I wish to all of you here, pagpalain nawa kayo ng buong may kapal. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Sabay-sabay. Manila! God first. Thank you.
Magkakamay pa sila. Ayun.
Ladies and gentlemen, mga kababayan sa Siyudad ng Manila, bigyan po natin ang masigabong palakpakan the Honorable Mayor of the City of Manila, Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, for facing our wonderful occasion. Truly, Mayor, we are grateful for your help to UDM. At this point, to award the plaque of appreciation to the Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, may we call our beloved University President, Dr. Maria Felma Carlos-Tria, assisted with the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Regent Tadeo, and our esteemed Board of Regents. The University of Manila awards this plaque of appreciation to Honorable Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso, commencement speaker, Mayor City of Manila, and Chairman, UDM Board of Regents, in grateful appreciation and recognition of the profound knowledge and wisdom that he shared as keynote speaker during the 27th commencement exercises at the University of Manila. His outstanding leadership and firm political will have made Manila a city worthy of emulation. This exceptional feat makes all Manileños proud and serves as an inspiration to all Filipinos to become agents of change. Given this 29th day of July 2025 in the city of Manila, Marriott Hotel at Newport World Resort, Pasay City, signed University President Dr. Maria Felma